coming to that time of the year where the year is ending. So normally I go through and I pick up every show in the year that has the potential of being on my best of year anime list. Because throughout the year, I don't finish every show I watch. I like marathoning shows, and normally December is when I start to really go through the different shows that I might have missed and I marathon them. Normally I do this by myself, but since you guys are here, I thought it'd be easier just to hit two birds with one stone and go through it with you guys. I'm going to be making a short list of shows that I think are up for consideration. That doesn't mean that they are going to make the final list. This just means that it is on the short list of things that I should probably catch up to and watch, just in case it has the opportunity of being on the Best of Anime 2024. So obviously Solo Leveling is going to be on the short list. Whether it's going to actually be on my Best of Anime list, I mean, it's weird to think that Solo Leveling was one of the biggest anime this year. Dungeon Meshi, of course. Dungeon Meshi is definitely up for consideration. Classroom of the Elite third season. Now, I'm gonna be real. I can't see Classroom of the Elite being on the shortlist of my Best of Anime 2024 shortlist. It is really highly rated by a lot of people who watch it, but as someone who's watched the first and second season, unless the third season is fucking amazing, fucking fantastic, I can't see this being something that's going to be on my shortlist. Same with like Mashle as well. I've read the manga of Mashle, so I know what happens. I know the arcs that this covers, and I think it's definitely solid, but it didn't end up making my list last year, and if it's a continuation, it needs to do something fucking above and beyond what it did in the last season for it to be in consideration for this season, because it did make last year's list. So from what I've seen and for what I know in the manga, I don't think it's that much more amazing than what I saw last year. So that probably won't be on the list. Yuisaki Torenren. I heard a lot of good things about this one, so this one's going on the short list. But this one was the romance with the Death Girl, if I remember correctly, and I heard some pretty good things about it. Tsukimichi. Everyone tells me Tsukimichi is fucking great. Is it best of year anime contender, would you guys say? Worse than the first season? Okay. Same level as Overlord? Okay. I'm actually gonna catch up to this. This felt like a lot of fun when I watched the first few episodes, and I'm gonna put it on my short list of things to catch up on. Isekai has to do something really, really special for me to put it on the Best of Year 2024 shortlist contender. Chain Soldier, unfortunately, no. I'd say read the manga for this one. Boku no Kokoro no Yabayatsu, The Dangers in My Heart, that is definitely going on the short list. I watched the first season, and it didn't make my list last year because I have less interest in romances that are definitely set in high school, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard about the second season, this one, it's even better than the first season. So I am definitely putting that on the short list for this one. This can rival the all-time greats? Okay. Ninja Kamui, I heard, was wasted potential. Hokkaido Girls, didn't really hear too much about this. This one is definitely going on the short list. Gushing Over Magical Girls definitely excelled in its genre. So if it ends up on the final list, don't be surprised, guys. Sometimes one of these kind of shows slips through the crack. Absolute Cinema. I don't remember watching these shows. I mean, I don't remember watching the first episodes of these shows in the winter, so they didn't give me much of an impression. Because I'm not looking for decent, I'm looking for like really, really good. Oh, Tomozaki-kun. I'm so fucking disappointed in this. I was defending the first season of Tomozaki-kun. I really, really enjoyed the first season. It's the gamer reforming anime. And I was like, this is so great. This is so fucking great. And then maybe I'm a little biased, but objectively, Worst Girl won. The last few episodes, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? At the beginning, I was like, all right, it seems like Best Girl might have a chance. It seems like Best Girl is actually going to be winning this. And then the last few episodes, I'm like, no, they're giving her more screen time. They're giving Worst Girl more screen time. No, please don't tell me you're going this direction, please. And then she just kept getting more screen time, and I was just huffing copium at that point. I'm like, maybe. I mean, we still got like 3 episodes left. She might get more screen time, and then depression sets in, and then I was just like, it's donezo. Blue head curse. Why is that a thing in anime? Oh man, what a disappointment. Worst girl won, so therefore Tomazaki-kun fell off. Imagine that. Metallic Rouge was such a fucking disappointment. Oh my God, this was such a disappointment, man. Oh, I thought this was going to be so much better, and then it was just, so much potential. And for Bones's, like, was it 10-year anniversary or something? They made this for their 10-year anniversary or something like that. I was expecting them to pull out all of the stops, and then it just fell off. It just got pretty boring and didn't really deliver in any of the aspects I wanted it to deliver. I had such high hopes for this, and unfortunately, it really didn't deliver. Bro trying to be Vivi? I mean, yeah, I thought this had the potential to be something of Vivi level, but unfortunately, Bones didn't deliver with that. Is there anything more in Winter? Damn, Winter was kind of huh? Oh, I guess we're to say Yatsura. Okay, that's 2nd season. I haven't caught up to the 2nd season. Oh, actually, I always missed the hidden gem. Bang Bang Bravern. This is definitely going on the short list. I feel like might be a hidden gem of the year. What's this? This is basically a love letter to the mecha genre. It's kind of like a self-aware celebration of everything that makes mecha, and I'm not even the biggest mecha fan, but this was just so much fun. It's basically, you could tell it's made by people who just love the fucking genre. Basically, it kind of reminds me of what like Eminence in Shadow is for the isekai genre. It's like, this is a celebration of everything this genre is about, made by people who love the genre. This is what I feel for like the mecha genre, where it's just such a cool set piece and such a cool celebration of the tropes you see in the mecha genre. Heavy yaoi? Well, here's the thing, guys. Is it yaoi? Is it like, okay, it's like, yes, but also it's the same kind of yaoi as, you know, Top Gun. Are they gay or are they bros? They're just really good bros, man. Kingdom, what? Okay, I guess I gotta put Kingdom in here. I'm not really like an anime watcher. I heard it keeps getting better and better and better and better, because I was already very disappointed with the early seasons, but Kingdom is just fucking fantastic, but I am more of a manga reader. Early Kingdom was CG garbage. It's crazy how popular it is, but the anime was so bad. Yeah, I'm wondering, I might just like skip all the previous seasons and go straight to the 5th season, because this one I heard was fantastic. Season skipper, I mean, I already know what happens in the manga, so anything else in Winter that is worth it? Dead Demon's Destruction. This one's definitely going on the shortlist. I need to watch that. All right, I think that's everything from Winter. Spring, Demon Slayer. For the one fucking episode. Oh man, best fantasy, I'm ready. But damn, that last episode went fucking hard, man. You got to admit, guys, you got to admit. For the 3 minutes of Muzan slow-mo walking, okay. But that last episode, though, I basically watched half of a season for one 10 out of 10 episode. That scene where they get sent into the infinite prison and you just see different poses and I'm like, oh, this is so fucking cool. This is so hype, man. And you just see, oh my God, the most hype moment, Zenitsu locking in. I didn't think I could get a fucking hype from just seeing Zenitsu being like, I am ready. I'm locked in. And I'm like, oh man, I'm sold. Oh man, all right. That was hype. Rest of the season, mid as fuck. Can I put shortlist Hashira training arc episode 8? Fuck it. That was one of my favorite moments of the year. Fuck it. That entire episode was fantastic from beginning to end. Just seeing the different fights and just seeing all the Hashiras gathered together. That fucking shot where the entire room just explodes. That entire episode was just fucking orgasmic, man. Kaiju number 8. It'll be up for consideration as one of the biggest shows of the year. Will it make the list? I don't know. It's going to be similar to something like Solo Leveling. It was a fun show. Will it be enough to make the list? I'm not sure. Same thing with Mushoku Tensei as well. Season 2 didn't make my list last year. Season 2 Part 2, I'm going to have to rewatch to really solidify my thoughts on Mushoku Tensei. Konosuba Season 3 will also be up for consideration. Slime will not be. Windbreaker will be up for consideration. My Hero Academia Season 7 is definitely up for consideration. Fuck you guys. Fell off hard. My Hero Academia mid. I can see who hasn't actually caught up. Season 7 went fucking hard. A lot of people think that I just shit on My Hero Academia. No. I keep up with My Hero Academia. I shit on it when it deserves to be shit on. Season 7 brought me emotions back I haven't felt since My Hero Academia Season 2 and 3. It's been a long time coming, but Season 7 brought it back. I have a lot of problems with My Hero Academia still, but there is a moment where you hear a line you haven't heard in a very long time, and I'm like, oh my god, we're so back, baby. We're so back. I would say Season 7 is the best season of My Hero Academia for a long time. Would I say it stands with the shonen greats? It's not on the level of some of the other shonen greats, I would say, but this season really felt like it brought me back to the golden era, my golden era of My Hero Academia, with some of the payoffs to the different storylines that has been built up, and I enjoyed it a lot. Spice and Wolf remake, that's going up on there as well. Gen Z Spice and Wolf, bro. Gen Z being good, man. They got a taste of what actual best girl is like. Get your fucking rem shit out of here. Get your fucking free rens out of here, man. We got real best girl taking her crown back. Sentai Daishikaku, I had my problems with it, but I definitely think it deserves consideration. I might have to rewatch some scenes of this, but I feel like this has a lot of potential. It might be a season 2 kind of deal. Might not be, depending on what competition is like this year. But I did very much enjoy it. I'll put this on there. I also have my opinions about it, but I think it deserves to go on a short list for now. Monster, nope. This one, the Aristocrat one, I more enjoyed the manga of. That was just my guilty pleasure pick of the year. This just goes completely with my tastes, but I've already forgotten a lot of things that have happened in the manga just because I binged it all in one night. It was good. It was enjoyable. I'm not sure if it was best of anime 2024 material, but it was still very, very enjoyable. Bartender, I actually preferred the original Bartender, I think, after watching a bit more of this. I actually think I preferred the episodic style of the original rather than having an ongoing storyline. There we go. I need to rewatch Girls Band Cry. CG Bocce, let's go. I mean, I would say it's definitely different from Bocce. I don't know if this gets any better, but this definitely grabbed my attention. This looked like a very wholesome show about an old couple de-aging. Personally grabbed my attention. I don't know if it does anything with the premise. I'll probably watch a few more episodes just to see if it's something that delivers on its premise. The ending was devastating. Okay. Yuru Camp, haven't caught up to the 3rd season yet. Does it do anything more than I haven't already mentioned when I previously meant Yuru Camp? Same old, same old. I'll put it on there anyway as an honorable mention. Oh, Hibiki Euphonium season 3. This is something I definitely need to catch up on. Boys, aside from the first few episodes, I have seen exactly one scene of Blue Archive. Does Blue Archive do anything else aside from that one scene that I've seen, guys? Oh man, change the game. Absolute peak. Well, are we going down the Dr. Disrespect route today? Black Butler. Okay, I'll put Black Butler on the shortlist. Connor wants me to put Black Butler on the shortlist. I'll put it on the shortlist. The Fable, I feel like this is more of a read the manga kind of show. I don't have enough trust in Tezuka Productions to deliver on an adaptation, especially after I gave the first few episodes a chance. Everything about this just screamed read the manga. Look Back is definitely going to be up for contention, even though that's a movie. Okay, I think that's it for spring. Summer. Oshinoko Season 2. Oshinoko made last year's list, and normally I don't put a second season on unless it does something different or I have more things to say about it than I did previously. Oshinoko Season 2 definitely did something different and I think went above and beyond the previous season. So that is going on the shortlist. Aoya was a fucking meme. I do not think this is going on my list if I'm being honest, guys. Yuki is the one that's carrying it, man. It definitely hit its target audience, but probably not going on my shortlist. Wistoria, I gotta catch up to this. Did it do anything more than just your typical shonen affair? I'm not sure. I'm like a few episodes behind on it, so I just gotta see if it actually delivers in anything. Losing Heroines, definitely making the list. This was just a fantastic show all around, and I was a bit scared that it would have peaked in the first half, and I think the second half got even better, and I enjoyed the second half even more. Elusive Samurai, I still have not caught up to. I dropped it, but Didas has taken me by the scruff of my neck and he says I need to finish this show. So I am going to finish it out of respect for Didas. He really, really enjoyed it. Why did I drop it? I dropped it because the tonal shifts were really fucking off-putting for me. The animation was amazing and I've seen some animation shots of it. What really put me off was some of the most harrowing, serious scenes you could ask for, and then it just completely shifts tonally to like this slapstick kind of comedy and this much lighter tone, and I'm like, this is so fucking weird for me, because there have been shows that can do tonal shifts well. I'm not saying that no anime should be able to do tonal shifts, but this one, in this particular example, from what I remember, in my opinion, was just very, very jarring, and it was a little bit too much of a tonal shift for me to be able to like fully immerse myself into it. But Dida says that it is really good and really enjoyable up until the end, so I'm gonna see if that changes at all. Isekai Suicide Squad anime, I had such high hopes for, and it was I was expecting a lot more from the team and the writer and everyone involved in this project. The songs were good, yeah, the songs were good. There were some really well animated scenes, but I just expected a lot more from Studio Wit and the writer of ReZero as well. Okay, what do I need to catch up on? I need to catch up on this. I'm putting this on my list, guys. I want to catch up to this just to see if it's up for contention. I very much enjoyed the atmosphere and just the direction of what you think should be the trashiest show of the season, and it playing it completely straight. And you expect for something that involves romance with step siblings that it should be a lot trashier than the final product that we actually got. So I want to see if it makes my list, because it might be an actual mature romance with step siblings. Yiji Harem, I don't really have more to say about it than it was cute. Maybe this will be my guilty pleasure. Didn't think I was going to finish this, but you know what? After my Elden Ring playthrough, I'm like, maybe there's a soft spot for me for this one. Maybe this is speaking to my soul. I'll at least finish it. Anything else? Nier second season, Nier Automata second season. I've heard the second season is actually really good and really pops off. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the games, so I think if the second season is much better than the first season, then I am gonna put this on the list. VTuber anime, again, had a fun concept. I think this VTuber anime is the most accurate representation of VTuber culture that I've seen portrayed in anime form as well. I haven't really heard many people talk about it, aside from the cameos that have been in the VTuber anime. Oh, Shoshimin. Was this good? Did this pop off? The mysteries are very mundane until it popped off near the end. Okay. I'll definitely give it a watch if that's the case. Mayanaka Punch. I've heard some things about this. How was it in the end, guys? How was it in the end? Solid show from start to finish? Okay. I'll put that on the list. Ah, the Rick and Morty anime. What could go wrong with the Rick and Morty anime? Is this the one by Science Saru? All right, this one I want to watch. The Mononoke movie as well. Oh, Monogatari off-season. I gotta watch this. I've also gotta watch the new Code Geass as well. Oh, Terminator, actually. I heard some good things about the Terminator anime. I completely forgot about that. I have a lot of homework, guys. Look at this fucking homework, man. All right, what do I think is going to be on the list, even though these series are not finished yet? Obviously, Dan Da Dan, it's going to be there. ReZero Season 3, I'm obviously going to be keeping up with. Blue Lock, Uzumaki, we put that on the PowerPoint presentation list. Shangri-La Frontier just missed my list last year, but I will keep up to see if the second season goes even harder than the first season, because it was just on the cusp of making my list last year. But I don't know how hard this season's going to pop off yet. Dragon Ball Daima, I'll keep up with that. I'm vibing with this one a lot more than Dragon Ball Z. I like that we're going back to the OG Dragon Ball vibes with this one, with like Kid Goku and stuff like that. Very nostalgic. Ranma Half as well. And finally see what all the fuss is about. Yakuza Fiance, as much as I'm enjoying this one, I don't think that's going to make the list. Does that get even better? I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it a lot. Orb, I'd be very surprised if this drops the ball, because it is just fantastic right now. It is absolutely fantastic. A lot of these other ones, like 365 Days to the Wedding and Mao 2099, I'm enjoying them, but it remains to be seen if they are going to remain as enjoyable right right up till the end of the year. So I'm going to keep them off just now, but I'm still keeping up with them either way. I am actually really enjoying the show. I don't know how sad it's going to get. We'll have to see. Mecha Uday, I need to wait for more episodes. I really hope the second half pops off more. I need to watch this as well. One Piece fan letter. It's just an OVA, but I think it deserves a mention as well. I think that might be everything for this season that I see. Where's Blue Box? Oh shit. Yeah, I've completely forgot about Blue Box. So right now, Blue Box looks very pretty and is very, very sweet. I'm just wondering, do you think we are going to have enough time within 12 episodes for this to really make an impact? 25 episodes? It's 25 episodes, but we're in a best of year 2024. So this might be the case with Blue Box that it ends up on next year's list, because 13 episodes at the time when I'm making the best of year 2024 video, there just might not be enough episodes for it to make an impact. And it might be the case where I need to wait for the entire thing to come out. So it might be a best of anime 2025 contender as opposed to a best of anime 2024 contender. We'll have to see. All right. I have a lot of shows that are going to be in consideration for my best of year. I can't even count how many shows this are. You are going to see a fraction of this on my final list, guys. I'm saying that now. I do this every year and I only pick the truly standout shows. I've said this before. I do have a feeling after I compile the final list, it is going to be slightly weaker than previous years. Previous years, I've always known what my number one show is going to be. This year might be a bit tougher. It might be the case where one of these shows from Falls ends up popping off on the second half of the season, and that is my number one of the year. But for this one, it's been a lot harder so far to find my number one favorite show of the year. But I have a few shows I haven't watched yet, so maybe I'll find something that will be easily above and beyond my number one. Where's Arcane Season 2? We'll see how hard Arcane Season 2 pops off, man.